Okay. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all members of the Prarambh family to our first year completion of Karmayogi Prarambh. It was, as you know, inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister last year on this very date. And Sir is the CEO of Karmayogi Bharat, of course, everyone knows. And he has a very busy schedule today, but he consented to spend a few minutes with us before he rushes off to a meeting. So without much ado, I'll ask Sir to give the welcome address.
Thank you, Shubhu. And first of all, congratulations to all of you for being amongst those who have completed the Karmayogi Prarambh module. As you know, Karmayogi Prarambh was launched last year on 22nd of November, and it was the occasion of the Rozgar Mela. As you know, Rozgar Mela has been started with the government to give employment to more than 10 lakh youth in the country, and various government departments have been issuing appointment letters as part of the Rozgar Mela. And I believe around 9 rounds of Rozgar Mela have been held, and in every Rozgar Mela, around 75,000 youths are given employment from various government departments. So you all are amongst those lucky ones who have got the opportunity to serve the government in this very important period that we are going through. And our Honorable Prime Minister says that those of you who are joining service at this age, you will be in the service for the next 25 to 30 years. Yes. And this is what the Prime Minister calls as Amrit Kal of India. Because in 25 years from now, we'll be completing 100 years of our independence. Yes. And as per all projections and as the plan that the government has, at 2047, we will be a developed nation. Right now, we are a developing country with per capita incomes which are lesser, but the rate at which we are going right now, we are the 5th largest economy in the world. But in the next few years, we are likely to become the 3rd largest, and by 2047, we'll acquire the status of a developed nation wherein there will be less poverty, there will be jobs for everyone, and we'll be economically well off. But to reach that journey, the people who would actually make that happen will be you all. Those who have joined the government at this stage, you will have a very important role to play in that. And everyone will, it's not that everything will be done by everyone. You are working for SSB, somebody is working for Department of Post, somebody is working for Food Corporation of India, somebody is working for Rural Development Department, somebody is working for healthcare, somebody is working for education. So all segments of the government will join hands to mobilize the private sector and everyone else so that we are able to reach that goal. That's the whole objective. But to do that, those who are joining government now, the government also feels that you need to be trained in order to be able to do your job better. Yes, like you should know what your job profile is, what your role is. Suppose you are working for Food Corporation of India, then you will need to know how procurement is done, how food grains are classified, how they are transported, how every nook and corner of India should get the rice, the wheat for public distribution system. If somebody is working in the field of education, they should be able to know how teachers are trained, how classes are given, how we are able to take care of everything. Similarly, in healthcare, if somebody is working in, say, for example, AIMS, then you need to know about nursing, about healthcare and everything. And SSB, especially about law and order, about managing the armed forces, the border security force, all of them have their own role to play. Or if a Department of Post, then they have to do their own job as it is. So to facilitate that, the I Got Karmayogi platform has been set up, and it has got 800 courses, almost 26 lakh users are there, and every day new courses are being added. And there are courses on various subjects. There are courses on even Microsoft Word, how to do your job better, even stress management, even how to do procurement on GEM, or how to do stay physically fit, mentally alert, or how to do your own domain work also. So it's a great opportunity to learn. And to begin with, all those who have joined government, Prime Minister said that those who are joining government, they need to be given some exposure about what the government does. Yes. So the Karmayogi Prarambh with 10 courses was started, and all of you were given this opportunity to complete these courses. Thousands of people have completed these courses. Today is an opportunity when a few of those who have completed have been called here. Just for convenience, not that you are the only ones who have completed the course. It's an opportunity to share what you learned. It's an opportunity for us to learn from your experiences and try to see how we can make this platform better. And the ultimate objective is that all those who are joining government, they learn and they continue to learn and excel in their jobs. And for you all also who have done 10 courses, you can also do other courses which are there on the platform. And then once you do that, you will become better in your job. And if you become better in your job, you will be able to do your work better, and ultimately contribute to nation building, and that will what will go in building an India of 2047. So that's the whole objective, it's the larger goal. I congratulate you all once again and hope that we will be having this interaction. This interaction will be shared to all the 26 lakh learners of Karmayogi, and what you speak will help guide them, motivate them, inspire them. So that is the whole objective. So welcome to I Got Karmayogi today, and look forward to hearing from you in what ways we can work out better. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the very inspiring address. Thank you very much. Now, sir, depending on the time you have, you wanted to give a memento to all the.
Whatever is, I have to be 11:30 in a meeting. So, yeah.
So what we'll do now is we're just shifting around the agenda a little bit. We will pose for a group photograph with sir, because sir has to go somewhere. He might, if he has the time, come back a little later. But we pose for a group photograph, and as a token of our love for you, as a little memento also. All right? So please step outside.
And yeah, I've been selected in SSB as an SI direct entry, and now I'm undergoing training KCTC Srinagar.
Thank you.
Yeah, sir. My name is Mitali Goyal. I was born in Haryana and brought up in Delhi. I had done my graduation from Delhi University, and along with I pursued my career as a chartered accountant. I qualified it in 2021, and thereafter I worked with some of the private organizations like NWA and XXL in the statutory reporting for the Bermuda region. Thereafter, I got a chance to join FCI by clearing their exam for the post of manager accounts, and it's like being very feel of proud to be a part of FCI. Right?
Thank you. It's good to have a CA in the room. Someone has just joined us.
Yes.
अच्छा आपका परिचय और
सर मेरा नाम प्रियांशु है और मैं यूपी के गोरखपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बिलोंग करता हूँ।
ठीक है
और मेरी एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन से मैं बीए फर्स्ट ईयर कर रहा हूँ और अभी मैं एज अ बीपीएम वर्क कर रहा हूँ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पोस्ट के अंदर।
पोस्ट अच्छा ठीक है कहाँ पे आप पोस्टर है
सर मुरादनगर में हूँ
मुरादनगर
गाजीपुर।
अच्छा चला जाएगा ठीक है ओके so thank you very much I think that's a very good round of introductions so my colleague Sapna you can come here because I will need you here also okay आप आइए so Sapna will start the interactions there are a certain set of questions आप बैठिए I'll get another chair ठीक है so Sapna will ask a certain set of questions. They are some of them are general and some of them are specific. Like you will get a question as per your background, and we can have an informal conversation. Please, Sapna.
Thank you, Shubho. Thank you so much. So first of all, जैसे शुभो जी ने बोला, Sapna will ask certain questions. So please let us not get afraid of that. What questions is there? A question answer round going to happen? So nothing like that. I would just want to learn from you guys that what all experiences you had, आपका कैसा रहा journey, आपको कैसे पता चला I got के बारे में, प्रारंभ के बारे में, क्योंकि सभी जो नया एक अपना गवर्नमेंट इकोसिस्टम को जब हम ज्वाइन करते हैं तो हम एक आउटसाइडर होते हैं जिसको नहीं पता कि एक्चुअली ये सिस्टम वर्क कैसे करता है, what all things are there जिनका हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए या क्या हमारे लिए आगे बढ़ने के steps है. So probably once we get the information about it or we come on a platform where we understand the nitty-gritties of the system, it empowers us. वो हमें ज़्यादा powerful बनाता है to give our productiveness to the to the 100%. So that is the aim with which we wanted everybody to come on this platform, enroll in certain courses which are of your interest or which are requirement of the positions you are at. So वो हम identify करके and then we can go ahead with the learning journey so that we produce best of the results of our capabilities. So सबसे पहले आप लोगों के बारे में हमें थोड़ा सा पता चल ही गया है कि which all departments you are from. So ऋषभ से बात करते हैं. Rishabh, what do you think this module, the Karmayogi Prarambh module, has contributed to your personal growth, professional growth, or is there a role of this module that has played in your overall career path or journey?
Well, actually, it has played a pivotal catalyst role in my both professional and personal life. Like I would like to express about some of the courses from this module. Like one course was about effective communication. It has played a tremendous role in my like I am posted as an assistant section officer in Ministry of Education. So the basic role of mine is of noting and drafting and to attend the meeting with joint secretaries or secretaries. So that module actually helped me in developing my skills like of active listening skills and to be precise
Which
and
is very
to be
important.
precise and concise. So these actually helped me a lot while I'm noting and drafting the policy formulations and all those things. Second thing that I would have to mention is about leadership, self leadership skills. So before doing these skills, like before doing these courses, actually my morning used to be a chaotic one. Like in a haphazard manner, I was doing all those things. But now I can have a goal set of like how I'm going to plan my day and how I'm going to proceed with all those things. So these courses have actually benefited a lot. Stress management course, it has actually like given a clear scenario that there are two type of stresses actually, which stress is going to benefit me and which that is going to actually enhance my productivity. And
Exactly.
when the stress amount is going so much high that I have to use all those techniques that have been shared in that video, like doing yoga or keeping that consciousness about your breath so that you can calm your mind and all those things. So these have actually given a lot of benefits both in a personal growth and as well as professional.
Absolutely. So you have been able to identify between positive stress and
Positive and
negative
negative
stress,
stresses.
so that we can work on the negative stress and utilize positive stress
Yes.
to enhance our productivity.
Productivity.
Excellent, excellent. So प्रियांशु आपसे बात करते हैं. You are very young. अभी आपने बताया you have just joined first year. अभी आप कॉलेज में आपने स्टार्ट किया है. तो आपके जो ग्रुप के लोग हैं, आप उनको ये जो आपने कोर्सेज किए हैं या आपने मेहनत की है, आपने गवर्नमेंट इकोसिस्टम को ज्वाइन किया है, तो आप अपने जैसे लोगों को, अपने एज ग्रुप के लोगों को क्या बोलना चाहते हैं?
मैं लोगों को ये सजेशन देना चाहूँगा कि ये जो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर है बहुत ही अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है, क्योंकि हमें इसमें सिविल सर्वेंट बनने का मौका मिलता है, जिसमें हम लोगों की बहुत हद तक मदद कर सकते हैं। और इसमें सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि इसमें हमें बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। जैसे कि आई गोट प्लेटफॉर्म हो गया, इसके अंदर हमने बहुत सी चीज़ें सीखी हैं, डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली। इनडायरेक्टली जैसे हमने लोगों को देखा है कि समाज में कैसे लोग रहते हैं, उनकी साइकोलॉजी क्या है, कैसे बिहेव करते हैं, तो इससे हमें बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है कि हम उन्हें किस हद तक हेल्प कर सकते हैं। तो ये बहुत ही अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है जो मैं लोगों को सजेस्ट करना
जो
चाहूँगा।
आपके साथ में जो लोग हैं आपके ऑफिस में, आपके जो कलीग्स हैं जिनके साथ आप काम कर रहे हो, आपने उनके साथ में अपना एगोट का एक्सपीरियंस आप शेयर किया है आपने?
हाँ,
बहुत ज्यादा नहीं. So I would request all of us here that, you know, when we are getting benefit out of something, let us spread that and let us make others also aware of it, that this is something, a very good opportunity that is there in our hands and we can utilize and can explore further our things.
And if there is
yeah.
some opportunity to make things better, like CEO was telling you and someone, please tell us, criticize us, positive criticism, helpline hai, you can send us a mail or whatever.
A feedback plays as a backbone of any improvement.
Because the entire point is to continuously improve. Not the entire point of online learning is, I think Shobna can tell us
More
how
about
online learning is constantly evolving. It is not a static monolith.
Yes, that's right. We keep updating, as so many aspects of the government, we have documents which are updated, subjects which are, so it's very dynamic.
Yeah. So, Mitali, you are CA by profession and recently you have joined FCI.
Yeah.
And before that, you have experience of working in private sector also. So, is there any difference you feel, or this module coming to the new system of work or the new profession, is there any role of the module that has played?
Yeah, we can actually say it's really playing a great role, because in the private organization sectors we see that they are already doing these kind of things, and like from the people we hear, like working in the government organization is quite like stationary thing. They don't have the updation. I think this platform is feeling that like you know very rightly. Having those blended trainings. Like I would like to quote about one of the modules which I've done it was related to POSH. People sometimes say that I don't know whether this is also an offense under posh or not, and when a person actually get in the situation and they don't know what to do, and we can I cannot say that I don't know it is an excuse for me to be not be a part of that offense. So regularly updating these kind of trainings and making people aware of the things is something I think that government is doing in a very right direction and a right step. I believe it's actually a very great contribution from the side of government to the government employees.
Absolutely, I cannot agree more to this because posh is something. It's a very sensitive area and something where most of us are probably not aware that what are our strengths. How can we actually raise our voice when something happens, and how to identify that?
Yeah, that's the
Something-
biggest
absolutely.
difficulty because identifying as a part of it. Like I might not consider it an offense, but it's actually an offense. So knowing about it, it's an offense needs a regular updation of the knowledge.
Yeah, so I might feel uncomfortable. मुझे लग सकता है कि पता नहीं ये comfortable है या नहीं है, लेकिन मैं इसके बारे में बात कर सकती हूँ या नहीं, या कर सकता हूँ या नहीं. So this is something that once we are in a professional setup, हमें एक जागृति भी मिलती है. We know much about our rights, and what all rights do we have, and how can we actually go ahead with it. Absolutely. So Manish.
Yes, ma'am.
So आपको मैं देख रही हूँ बहुत देर से आप मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, and there is something that you want to speak about. Please go ahead.
First of all, ma'am, I want to thank you that we are the trainee and we got this opportunity like when we joined, and like before earlier there was nothing like that, but this course like this helped us professionally as personally, like through which I belongs to SSB, and there are like I have to command 37 troops, and so I need to like give them regular updates regarding the cyber crimes. So one of the courses I want to quote that cyber security that I have completed. So this course is quite beneficial because in this today's era, like cyber crimes are increasing day by day. So I have to aware them as well as aware my family members, aware my colleagues. So this Karmayogi platform has provided me an opportunity to learn about the cyber security, what are the crimes and how I can prevent them. So this is very beneficial to me. As well as personally, there is some courses like stress management, leadership, effective communication. These are quite helpful because through which I enhance my personality so that I can be a better employee, a better servant of the government.
Absolutely, I think ये बहुत ही एक important aspect है where Manish has touched upon the cyber crime which is actually rising, and majority of us we are not aware because we take it very lightly. कोई
ma'am.
call आया है, कोई link आया है, and we just click on that.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
just go ahead with the call, and then something which is not very pleasurable
Yes,
happens.
Yes.
So by knowing this, and the best thing is that this is present in our system only,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
knowledge about it.
Yes, ma'am.
We don't have to actually go ahead somewhere else or explore some new avenue
Yes,
जहाँ से कि मैं कहाँ से पता करूँ और वो जो knowledge मुझे मिल
Yes,
रहा है उसका authenticity कितना है.
Yes, ma'am.
लेकिन जब एक गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम में हमें ये नॉलेज मिल रही है,
Yes, ma'am.
then we can vouch on that और हम उस पे 100% ट्रस्ट के
Yes,
साथ में उसको आगे ले जा सकते हैं that yes, this is something information which is provided to me by a very very reliable resource and I can actually have my trust on that. So ये भी एक बहुत important aspect
Yes.
है जो कि I got platform अपने सभी learners को, क्योंकि हम काफी diverse उसमें हैं. There are a lot of domain things जो कि हम करते हैं, and once we are government में हमारे पास एक और challenge होता है कि हम अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट्स में या अलग अलग मिनिस्ट्रीज में हमारा डिप्लॉयमेंट होता रहता है. सो मैं एक जगह समझ गई हूँ अपने सिस्टम को भी, अपने काम को भी, एंड व्हेन आई एम डिप्लॉयड इट समवेयर एल्स आई नीड दैट preliminary knowledge of that domain or that department ताकि मैं अपने आप को जल्दी accustom कर सकूं. So if I have it in my hand,
Yes, ma'am.
which is accessible all the time, even before going to bed मैंने 10 मिनट देखा कि अरे कल इस बारे में कुछ बात होने वाली है, let me just have a quick review. So मैंने 10 मिनट का एक मॉड्यूल देखा जिससे मुझे एक उसका थोड़ा सा बैकग्राउंड पता चल गया, मैंने जान लिया, and then tomorrow I am more prepared to be the part of the conversation. So I think जो हम developed nation की बात कर रहे हैं, by this year
Yes,
we will be developed nation, तो ये इसी तरह एक ब्लॉक को, क्योंकि आप सभी बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक हैं इस पूरे सिस्टम के.
Yes, ma'am.
सो हम एक एक करके जैसे जैसे अपने आप को स्ट्रेंथन करते जा रहे हैं विद नॉलेज, knowledge is the powerful sword with which we can, conquer any battle in which we are.
Yes, ma'am.
So जैसे हम अपने knowledge base को बढ़ाते जाते हैं, we would be able to handle every problem or the situation that is coming in front of us. Great, Manish. Thank you so much. Maise,
Yes, ma'am.
let us come to you. So the job in which I could see the uniform, so I could just, I don't know much about it, but I could understand that the job will be very demanding in which you are. It would be demanding a lot of emotional, your indulgence, a lot of physical indulgence, as well as your time. So do you think that, learning these small things, they are bringing or they are helping you out in bringing a work-life balance, or is there any kind of emotional support as an individual that you get while, delivering to the most demanding job?
Definitely, ma'am. As you have mentioned, this job requires a lot of duties and a lot of our times, and it is very exhausting and demanding. And especially for trainees like me who have just come from a civil life to military life, I personally face a lot of challenges physically and mentally. And during this period of time, getting to know about the IGOT, I get to learn how to manage myself, all those the modules which have provided in the course, like the stress management, and how to set my mind, focus on my mind, and how to be a good leader, effective leaders. And as we are to be an commander in the future, so I have learned so much about how to be a good leaders and how to work effectively, how to execute my duties. And during the when I have so much stress with this training that is going on, I when I get to this IGOT, I learned how to meditate, how physical, even the yoga for brain is also provided. So with all those things, compiling all those courses which I have learned so far, it has benefited me so much, and I feel I am molded or motivated in such a way that I should be as a forces. And I thanks the government of India for providing such a great opportunity and initiatives. And ma'am, when I think, when I go deeply to these courses, I find these courses empowered us to execute our duties effectively and efficiently. And let me just give a feedback or just suggestion.
Sure.
So, ma'am, earlier I have already placed that question. What are the benefits? They are providing us extra offers us certificate. So with that certificate, what actually is going to benefit us, and what ways we can use that certificate? Because every recognition, every certificate have their own benefits and the ways where we can use those certificates. So I feel if you the courses give us some information about how to make use of the certificate that
Sure.
we have obtained, it will be more better. We will have more clarity in these courses. Thank you.
Yes. So we will, it's a very important feedback that you have provided to us, and we are already working on that. In the just due course of time, IGOT will be coming up with a complete framework of, requirement of positions, skills, competencies, and which all courses are providing those competencies. So once this complete framework is positioned on the platform for which background work is already in progress, very soon we will be having that. So you would be able to identify that, suppose I'm aiming to reach to a position, or I'm aiming to be deployed at a project or at a position, then I would be able to identify that which all competencies or skills are required for this. And through this certificate, I can map my candidature with that position. And I can understand that, yes, I'm the eligible candidate. These are the gaps which are to be bridged. So if there is, suppose a position has 3 competencies, that to work as this at this designation, competency A, B, C is required. Now I see my profile, okay, I have attained competency A and B, only C is not there. So through my certificates, I identify that what is the gap in the aim of my career that I'm going ahead with. So I can I can understand that which course is mapped with this competency, I attain that, and now I am completely aligned with the requirement of that position. So this is one as I can understand as per my position in any department, any ministry, wherever I'm working, what is required, where do I stand, and how I match the requirement. So this is one, benefit that you will be having of that. Also, we are coming up with a lot of new features on iGot platform, which you will be knowing in due course of time. We will be communicating it to all the learners. Today we have 26 lakh learners already who are part of iGot family. So we keep on communicating with them. So here to the all people who have joined us live also and who would be watching us even later on, I have a request. I urge them that please be regular on checking your emails, because there is a lot of communication that Karmayogi Bharat does. And because we are not that aware, or probably it is not coming through my authority, so that is why I'm not able to, identify the importance of that. So through these discussions, probably now you all are the brand ambassadors of Karmayogi Bharat or iGot or Prarambh, where you can spread the word and make people more aware about this, that this is a benefit that Government of India has, made available for them, and probably they can get benefited out of that. So I take this opportunity here to, spread this word. And I have my brand ambassadors now who will be, taking the flag of Prarambh ahead. Great.
Can I just add?
Absolutely,
to
Shubho,
your
please.
question, how will the certificate be of use? Because, we understand, a lot of the questions we get in the headline is about the certificate. You download me or something like that. Okay. So certificates are very important. But just to add to what my colleague Shilpa was saying, very soon we will be rolling out a competency-based framework. Okay, it sounds complicated, but it's very simple, really. It means, there is a position, your position in your department or ministry or whatever. Okay, it requires certain competencies. Okay, so those competencies, the courses that we have content, basically courses, modules, they are all mapped to your competency. Okay, it is like an algorithm. Facebook, YouTube, which is algorithm, it's the same thing more or less. Okay, so it is mapped. So your ministry will know that आपको इतना competency चाहिए to be, to get your job or whatever, and you are on a learning journey. इतना हो गया या इतना हो गया, something like that. Or if you want to apply, because I will also explain to you the iGot of the future. By future, I mean 6 months onwards. Which I will explain that to you very briefly. Okay, so everything is competency based. So tomorrow, when the time comes for you to, you might want transfer to some other ministry or department, or there might be some ranks, in your ministry which you should be promoted to. Okay, so those ranks also have competencies. Okay, so we will see, as per your user learner journey at iGot, how familiar you are with those competencies. Because iGot में it is not कि आप सिर्फ यही करोगे. You can do any course, unless it is defense or एक दो जगह है, which is only those people can do it, ministry. Otherwise, anyone can do any course. Okay, so the competency engine जो है, जैसे algorithm होता है, they will recommend. Google में भी आपने देखा है कि Amazon में आपने देखा है, if you like this, these are you can buy it. So we will start working a similar way. All that technology stuff is happening. Okay, so everything will be competency based. It is so. This is the big difference. मुझे भी मेरा my family asked me, oh, you are like Coursera, you are like same thing. So we are not like Coursera only. Yes, we are a learning system. Okay, again, after that there is no other learning program in the world which is government learning program which is competency based. So you are the first, what what should I say, learners on a completely new program in the world. So, imagine a country like India, 1.4 billion people, and there are, I think, about 42 million government employees, not just central government, but also state, right down to taluka, panchayat, etc. Sab kuch, there are formal employees like you, there are informal employees, sab kuch mila ke, it is close to 40 million people. So sometime in the future, we want to, get everyone on iGod, okay, in the next few years, and everything will be competency based. मतलब जो आशा दीदी, आशा worker आपने नाम सुना है, villages, so the COVID time में they played a very important role. So Asha workers will also have an opportunity to learn. They will learn on a mobile phone. They may not do a full, 1 घंटा 5 घंटा का course. Okay, they might do a 10-minute. मतलब Instagram में जैसे 5 मिनट का वीडियो होता है, 5 मिनट 1 1.5 मिनट का होता है. So we have to create content that will help them also.
Yes.
And everything will be competency based.
Yes.
So, we are not just a learning system, we are a, there are many hubs which will also go live, like the discussion hub. I think Sapna can explain it a little better than me.
Sure. So, I will come to this explanation, but before that, I would want Shivam to speak. So I think there is something that you would want to speak about in your experience on ICON. So let us hear from you.
सबसे पहले हम सबको धन्यवाद कि मुझे आपने यहाँ इनवाइट किया नीचे प्लेटफॉर्म पर। हम जैसा कि नेम सजेस्ट करता है कर्मयोग इज द इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सोल बॉडी विद कर्मा which is indispensable for achieving the Amrit Kal that our Prime Minister is aspiring to. And the Prarambh module itself will suggest that we are starting.
Yes.
So when an ordinary man come into a government service, he is supposed to act what the government wants. So the do's and the don't do's, they are teached him, they are taught to him by this code of conduct for government employees,
Right.
such kind of modules. Along with that, they provide some courses like stress management and this leadership, other things. So they make them adapt to the government segment well and perform as well as they can. So I think them, other than that, they are providing some kind of legislation knowledge to the people, like social justice.
Yes.
They are providing how to live with your colleagues and how to maintain a decorum in office.
Yeah.
Like they are providing you the knowledge of this prevention of sexual harassment at workplace, as like a guideline our Supreme Court told last
Right.
time.
Yes.
So as well as they are providing us juvenile justice, how to make them aware and how to make them how to they get justice. So I think it is the best module as of now, because in government service there was not such kind of module before this. So a government intern who is going through government service, they used to face a lot of problem, like they are not filing properly annual property return timely because lack of knowledge, and they are involved in some kind of political activities which they are not part to be.
Should not be.
So this thing was going to happen, but now I think this with the launch of this Prarambh module and Karmayogi platform, they will be aware of their do's and don't do's.
Right.
So it is a very good platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, I mean, just summarizing it in one sentence, that what we were gaining through a lot of, huge books and files and resources, now we have available in 10-20 minutes module, the gist of it. So obviously the complete thing is not there, but yes, the gist of it, we understand that what are the basic things, and then we can explore further, which is the building block of actually growth for the system. So now we have with us Shakti. She is our technical support, and she will explain you there is a small activity that we would expect you to be a part of. So Shakti, she's
So just to say one little more introduction to Shakti, she's part of the technical team. So everything that you see behind your dashboard, so Shakti and her team manage it. Okay, so go ahead.
Should I share my screen?
We can share it on the screen. Quickly.
okay. So in the meanwhile, can we have the video?
Yeah, play the video.
So Shakti, please sit. So we have a small video for all of us. Let us see that.
ट्रेनिंग और लर्निंग कुछ महीनों की औपचारिकता बनकर नहीं रहनी चाहिए। इसलिए ट्रेनिंग और लर्निंग से जुड़ा क्वालिटी मटेरियल हर जगह हर समय उपलब्ध हो, इसके लिए हाई बोर्ड पर कर्मयोगी प्रारंभ के ओरिएंटेशन मॉड्यूल के साथ भी ट्रेन किया जा रहा है।
Meet the builders of the modern India, the men, women with the mission, driving us towards the vision of Viksit Bharat, the developed India of our dreams. Newly inducted government officers who believe in research and Bharat, who want to be the best they can be. At Icon Karmayogi, we are proud to support their fine new government officers. With Karmayogi Prarambh, the induction module for new government officers. Karmayogi Prarambh was created for them to be the best government officers they can be. Come, let us celebrate first anniversary of Karmayogi Prarambh.
So congratulations to all of us to be a part of this 1 year first anniversary celebration of Karmayogi Prarambh. Probably now we can share the screen and Shakti will demonstrate.
Hi everyone, I'm Shakti. I work in the technical area and also developing ideas with Shubho and everyone here. So this discussion would be about, we have gotten a lot of feedback from our users and from our learners that they don't feel very much motivated when they're learning. Like when they're learning, they don't feel that sense that, there's no such gamification on the platform that keeps them motivated, and because a lot of platforms are coming up with gamification elements. Shubho, I would like to also add if you would like, and also Isha. If you are. So for this, we have come up with some new thing on the platform, which would be called Karma Points. So Karma Points basically would be something to what you see on your gamification platforms, that you earn points for your learning activities, and which would keep you motivated. Okay, I have to earn points and I have to be on the top of my leaderboard and all of that. So if you look at the screen here on top, you're able to see Karma Points there on the top in front of the download app on the left side. So you have a few options that we want to take your suggestion on, that what you think resonates best with Karma Points from your point of view, because you are the learners learning on the platform. So one is this option. If you think that this is looking very well and it's resonating with what you think, when you think of Karma Points, what comes to your mind? That is one of the options, and also I'll show it to you in a more zoomed in form. Yeah, that is one.
Yeah, if I can just add to jump in as an introduction. So, one of the things we are very proud of doing is we take constant feedback from learners, not from PhD experts on UI, UX, but from learners. I mean, what a learner says is far more important than all the UI, UX institutes. Okay. So you are our UI and UX in a sense. Okay. So there are, from time to time we meet learners online, कभी offline भी, कि ये कैसा है, आपको कैसे लगता है, ये ठीक है, ये अभी जो शक्ति जी जो बता रहे हैं, this is gamifying. You must have heard of the term gamifying. So everything is like a game. So you move a little bit, you get some reward. Okay. Then you move a little bit more. Okay. So the same thing is applied to a website, to an online learning system. Okay. So we are going to, abhi aap jo dekh rahe on your iBot portal, this is going to change, as I was saying, in the next 3 months, 6 months. Okay. So we're going to gamify the entire experience. So at the heart of this gamified experience will be something called karma points. मतलब आप जो पॉजिटिव जो एक्शंस ले रहे हैं, जैसे कि आप किसी कोर्स कंप्लीट कर लिया, जैसे कि आप कोई असाइनमेंट में बहुत अच्छा मार्क्स आ गया, ओके, एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. ओके, I mean, gamifying can also be आपने कुछ सर्टिफिकेट मिल गया आपको, you have shared it on LinkedIn, that we will also link that to gamifying. You might get some points. Okay, I don't know how they are doing it, but it will be completely, all your positive actions will lead to points, which are basically karma points. So that is, I think, the explanation
Yes.
of karma points. Okay. So Abhi, Shakti is sharing some logos for karma points, right? And you have to tell us which one you like or don't like, something like that. Okay. So,
जो भी आपको best resonate करता है आपके
Yeah.
हिसाब से.
So
हम
you
भी
want-
participate
हाँ,
करते
please
हैं।
go for
So will you show us all the options?
Right, yes.
Okay, so show the options then.
So I'll first start with the learner screen कि आपके learner homepage पे वो कैसे दिखेगा, and then मैं आपको पूरा full zoom in दिखाऊंगी कि वो कैसा zoom in दिख रहा है. तो अभी अगर आप download app के बगल में अगर देखोगे कर्मा points जो logo और एक number दिख रहा है, that is how it will look like.
This is your karma points thing, right?
Right.
So,
Yes.
Is it possible to zoom in?
Yes, yes, we'll also go to that option. Yes.
Okay, and how will it look on the mobile phone? The mobile app में कैसे दिखेगा?
In this way only, like we'll have to show it on top only. ये move नहीं करेगा basically.
I will see this.
Right, ये move नहीं करेगा. आप किसी भी screen में जाएंगे, this would be static. आप कहीं पर भी learning करेंगे, आपको दिखता रहेगा कि आपके कितने points हैं. And going on with the next option, this is what the next option looks like. I'll also show you the zoomed in versions. अभी ये दो options हमने after a lot of research हमने choose किए थे, and after a lot of feedback also.
You can show. These are-
This is how these two are looking like.
So one is a badge and the second one is a coin. So I will not say anything, you will get
So let us
biased.
vote for what option one.
You are
and
the
option
expert, आप बताइए. How do you want them to respond, Shakti, one by one
Option
or?
one can be swept.
हाँ,
in
I mean option
secret
one,
or
you can
how?
also take your time and think, like if you take a few minutes and think कि आपने other platforms पे क्या देखा होगा points. Please
No,
take
but
care.
how will
हाँ.
they react? Will they
We'll
raise
ask
their
the option
hands?
one.
Will
Let's
you ask
let's
them?
ask for the vote.
ठीक,
है ना?
ठीक,
आप
ठीक.
थोड़ा सा मंथन कर लीजिए कि क्या आपको ज्यादा इफेक्टिव लग रहा है या क्या अपने स्क्रीन पे देखते हुए जब आपके ये बढ़ते जाएंगे पॉइंट्स तो आपको क्या देखने में ज्यादा अच्छा लगेगा.
ये देख के आपको समझ में आएगा कि what it really means karma points.
पूरा 100% नहीं समझेगा if I only see this, हाँ. But the point is, I will understand that this is some kind of a reward.
some repository which is
Some
making
हाँ, bank जैसा.
बैंक
something.
जैसा कि कुछ तो मेरा इकट्ठा हो रहा है पॉइंट.
और इसे आप कहीं खर्च नहीं कर सकते.
हाँ.
Please ये
Okay,
हाँ.
so votes for option one.
None.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maizeb, is it a yes or a no? You raised and then you put it down.
ठीक है.
I saw the option two.
Okay, so for one,
For our one, how
so
many?
for option one, we have 5 votes.
Five.
Okay, and option two,
Okay.
we have,
So,
you can give your vote for,
Ah.
if somebody has like both is okay, we can have double vote also.
what is
So,
it?
You are also for both,
It's like,
okay?
So 5 is option
For
1,
option
2
one.
is option 2, and 1 is both. Correct?
it's just, I'm going for option two.
Okay.
Option 2.
Okay. Now,
Can we ask that?
Can we ask
What
them?
is
Ah,
the
why-
criteria? What
Yeah,
is
the
the appeal that we are
Badge
getting?
gives a sense of pride.
Okay.
That's why.
Victory
We-
also,
So
and-
badge
We are
looks
government
more
officials.
promising. Okay. वो coin लग रहा है कि
Yes,
है
yes,
ना?
ma'am.
Gold तो है नहीं. So
very easy.
Okay.
But like, ma'am, as we are the part of the armed forces, ma'am.
Okay.
For us, the badge is the.
So that way you are
the
taking it
pride,
as.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It look more
So
attractive.
it's a medal that
Yes,
we have
ma'am.
achieved kind
Yes,
of.
ma'am.
Great, great. Option, हाँ. Yes, Shweta.
Can I add something?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like in option one, we can also go for badge, like different colored badges, like copper, silver, and gold.
Good
Which
idea.
we can put some like eligibility, like like 1,000 points is
Like up-
silver
yes.
and 2,000 is.
Absolutely.
Right, that is the plan. Once Karma Points goes live, जब वो live हो जाएगा, लोगों के पास accumulate हो जाएंगे, तब हम ये stages भी लेकर आएंगे, gold, silver, bronze, titanium और ऐसा, ताकि लोगों को reward करें. अभी क्योंकि Karma Points initial stage पे, so we want people to accumulate करते जाएं, और फिर later on that is the plan. Yeah, we have taken that. I'll take that.
Great, great. Option 2 के लिए
मैम मुझे लगता है कि बैच जो अगर बैच रिबन लग गया तो इट्स इंडिकेटिंग सम विनर्स और जो सबसे हाई है और the coins alone it says that you're adding some point, and I agree with our option. When you reach some certain level like the brown, silver, only then you can place everyone. In my opinion.
Oh,
And then
this is also something very
we are
interesting.
still earning the points, we can use the other one. And once we reach that silver or brown, we can start using the ribbon. I feel that.
And also, I think option 2 is quite something different from what we are seeing till now. Like having this coins thing, this badge thing we are seeing from
Okay.
it's normal. Like so, I
So
think
it's
it's
like
a quite
at more
interactive
places.
and a different idea to go with.
Okay, okay. आपने
Great.
two of you
Any other idea input that you would want to put in?
everyone has spoken.
No,
Okay. बताइए.
The best somehow looks better compared to the coins. So in my
Coins.
perspective, yes.
अच्छा ठीक है.
It seems like coin.
क्यों
Actually,
Coins
like
are the-
ordinary coins. Like there is no any a better thing in it, but it seems like a badge, like a pride, as I told.
अच्छा अच्छा.
Points के साथ में coin ज़्यादा resonate कर रहा है
Because karma points means it relates like a pride, power, but it points doesn't have that like sense to us.
Okay.
Ma'am, I completely agree with the Maizee ma'am that she mentioned that everyone who got point and those who are the topper, those who are like
Then they can
highest,
get
then they get a
a
badge.
Initially, they should get these coins.
Coins also.
Okay, तो मतलब हम एक amalgamation रखें
Yes,
कि
ma'am.
दोनों को ही incorporate करें. Accumulate हम coin करते जाएं and at certain level probably we can provide a bronze badge, then silver badge, and then so that way. I think that's also a good
Ma'am,
idea.
also I would like to add, like, there is also a separate list, those who are toppers, like those who have like their names and their school.
Some
like, yes, ma'am.
highlight that our communication team is best at doing that. So on iGot अगर आप उसको explore करेंगे, so there are a lot of banners which keeps on moving. So वहाँ पे जैसे उस month का, yeah, there are newsletters which we are sending to all the learners. So monthly newsletters are there जिसमें कि इस तरह का जैसे एक month में क्या डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, कौन सा क्या क्या मूवमेंट हो रहा है, कौन कहाँ पे पहुंचा है in
Yes.
terms of completing the courses, enrollment or exploring the platform. So उस तरह का सारा जो हमारा monthly update होता है, it comes in the newsletter. So which goes through email to every learner.
Yes, ma'am.
So I urge you all again that please open it up very frequently. Go ahead with that. I think Aisha is. It is there on the website as well.
Okay, ma'am.
So आप website पे भी उसको explore कर सकते हैं. So newsletter and then later on, as Shubho was mentioning certain hubs, which he just wanted that we can probably elaborate. So very briefly, I'll tell you that there are certain hubs. Hubs क्या है? कुछ areas हमारे platform के ऊपर होंगे, जो कि learners के benefit के लिए होंगे. And as we go ahead in exploring and improving the platform further. So ये सारे अभी they are in their nascent stage, they are in the beta stage. So अभी हम उनका testing and ये सब चल रहा है. Probably they will be live in some time. Discussion hub is there. So first hub is your discussion. पहला learn है. जब आप जैसे platform पे जाते हैं, सबसे पहले learn आता है. Learn में आपको सारा जो courses, जो 900 courses हैं हमारे platform के ऊपर, and जो भी add होते जाते हैं. So you can So वहाँ पे हम learn पे जाते हैं. We see all the courses. All the courses are open for every individual who has registered on the platform. So जितने भी लोग registered हैं, सारे courses आपके explore करने के लिए open हैं. There might be certain courses जो कि कुछ specific हैं, so they might be restricted. However, majority of the courses they all are open for all the learners on the platform. Then second is discussion. जैसे मान लीजिए मैं एक course कर रही हूँ. There might be certain points, certain topic that comes to my mind or certain question that comes to my mind pertaining to that specific topic where I would want to put up a question and I would want somebody to respond on that. Or probably I could see a query which I am more aware of or I am well placed to answer that query. So going through the module, having been placed at a better position with a better understanding, probably I would want to have a discussion on that point. So I can answer that. So this discussion hub is already live. So जो भी आप course करते हैं, उसके discussion में आप देख सकते हैं there will be a lot of post जो कि and it is not a live chat. It is in the form of post. जैसे आपने अपना comment डाला, then somebody can reply to that. So that way, similarly, कोई already वहाँ पे post है, कोई question है, so हम उसके ऊपर अपना comment डाल सकते हैं. So this is like second. Then we do have event hub also on that. So which is also going to be functional very soon, where you will have all the events. जैसे आज का हमारा event है, so it is going live. So आप platform को ही use करते हुए अपना कोई भी event carry out कर सकते हैं, जिसमें आप invitees को invite कर सकते हैं across the ministries, from your ministry, from your department. So that can be done on the platform itself. So एक interactive platform, एक interactive place हमें मिलता है where we can interact with our fellow colleagues. Also, जैसे हमारा private sector में हमारे पास में LinkedIn है, जहाँ पे कि हम professionally connect होते हैं with various professionals, चाहे वो दूसरे department के हों, दूसरी companies के हों, या हमारे अपने colleagues हों, अपने उसके. So इस तरह का कोई system हमारे पास में अभी तक government में नहीं. So IGOT is coming with networking hub on the platform, जहाँ पे जितने भी हमारे registered users होंगे, आप उनके साथ में similar kind of links create कर सकते हैं. So you can send them a request, वो आपका request accept करेंगे. This happens through email. So once you send the request, they accept your request and you get connected as a professional. So this platform provides you that government LinkedIn we can just refer it to. So इस तरह से ये सब progression में है. Probably in some time जैसे जैसे ये live होता जाएगा, we will be communicating it to all the learners जो वहाँ पे हैं. And I think ये Karma Point is also one of them, जो कि हम बहुत ही जल्दी roll out करने वाले हैं. It's a great input that we have got probably, क्योंकि जब हम सोच रहे होते हैं, it's like one line on which we think of, and when we get multiple minds who are thinking on that, so we explore more things, which was like evident. So thank you so much for the your inputs that you have given. So shall we do have another activity for all the learners. So I would request that we can go ahead. Is there anything else you would know about? So I hope that you got the response which you would.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Shakti. Thank you so much for joining us. So we have a short activity for all of us. So let us go ahead with that. So मैं आपको थोड़ा सा बता देती हूँ हमें करना क्या है. Let us come in groups. So यहाँ पे हम मतलब total हम 3 group बना लेते हैं. So 2 of you, and you 3 can be together. So हम आपको एक sheet दे रहे हैं, कुछ pens दे रहे हैं. So आपको करना क्या है, आपका जो भी experience रहा है अभी तक का, IGOT की journey, learning, courses, प्रारंभ. So just try to think कि क्या वो 2 चीजें हैं जो आपको बहुत अच्छी लगी, और क्या वो 2 चीजें हैं जहां आपको लगता है कि थोड़ा improvement की जरूरत है, या वो areas जो आपको लगते हैं कि this can be improved further, या कोई suggestion, कोई भी feedback. So let us jot down 2 points and आपस में आप discuss कर सकते हैं. आप एक table बना लीजिए, areas of improvement, and
2 points from each group.
2 points from each group. And you will suggest कि ये जो हमारे areas of improvement है, आपका क्या suggestion है कि इसको हम इधर, आपका जो best points है, यहाँ हम इनको कैसे लेकर आए. So आप आपस में discuss कर सकते हैं. We'll give you 10 minutes for that. Pen and paper is with you. And finally, जब आप ये पूरा अपना exercise कर लेंगे, अपना ये brainstorming कर लेंगे, then we would want you to come up with a slogan or a tagline for IGOT. कि what is IGOT for you as per the experience that you had till now. And then we will see.
I think Isha there's some social media exercise
once
after this.
Yes, once we are done with this, we come up with 3 slogans here. It can be a tagline, it can be 2 words, it can be a slogan, whatever comes to your mind. Let's see how creative we all are. So in groups, you can discuss among yourself, और आप अपना पूरा strategy form कर सकते हैं that how you are going to bring the areas of improvement to the best areas of IGOT, and let us come up with the slogan. You can use the paper, you can use the pen.
You saw the karma points, So what you are saying, I think most of that we will use. आपने जो advice दिया. So similarly, what you tell us now, this is going to be taken very, very seriously. Okay. So, if you say, I like this, we will replicate that in other places. If you say, I don't like this so much and this is how you can improve, immediately we will start working on it. So your feedback is the most important feedback for us. It is not the technical team or communication team. Please.
हाँ, आप थोड़ा सा अपना ग्रुपिज्म को कर सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. एकदम अपने रेंज में आ जाइए, डिस्कस कर सकते हैं आपस में.
Chai or coffee, if you want to refill, बता दीजिए. We want you to
Please have.
be as comfortable as possible.
अगर उसे मीडिया को उसमें ज्यादा
next question. Under the topic, they should listen to
I will also have the pleasure of introducing.
Thank you so
Rakesh
much,
Verma.
Rakesh ji, for joining us.
Namaskar. So Rakesh Verma is the CEO of Karmayogi Bharat, Chief Operating Officer. So which means he runs the engine, okay, which pulls the rest of the bogies forward. So we had a very good session so far. Rakesh ji, CEO sir, gave a very inspiring opening address, and then we spoke with everyone. We got a lot of feedback, a lot of kudos, and some positive feedback also.
Very nice. So thank you very much, everyone. I think thanks for spending time for us. I think it is very, very important time because it's an evolving platform. So in last 1 year, we have built multiple courses. We got usage also. But बहुत जरूरी है कि हम आपका फीडबैक लें उसके ऊपर कि वो कोर्सेज कैसे लग रहे हैं आपको, उसमें कैसे हम कर सकते हैं इम्प्रूव उसको. अल्टीमेटली जो ऑनरेबल पीएम का भी विजन था कि how do you provide support to our government officials, to build capacity on various skills. आजकल emerging technologies, cyber skills काफी required है गवर्नमेंट में. तो कैसे हम लोग with the help of our training institutions, other partners, can give you good courses. So please feel free to give your inputs on these areas. I think as a team, with the help of our learners, our ministry department, हम लोग try कर रहे हैं कि we can give you good courses on the platform. That's my 2 cents for you. कोई और किसी कोई query हो इसके बारे में? कैसे लगा आपको प्लेटफॉर्म पे अभी तक?
Sir, honest opinions are like we are the first one, like we are the new trainees, and we got this opportunity. Prior to that, those who joined the like government services, they don't have that much of opportunities to explore the courses, to know about the new things. So it is a continuously evolving process, and we are lucky that we became a part of this.
Very nice. आपको कैसा लगा?
Sir, saying the change is the only constant thing, so I think we are liking this change.
Yes.
To be in the service and to be more interactive with the things, continuously updating our knowledge. So I think I personally am liking the change. We are having good government organization and the government which is taking this step. So I think it's good.
That's the key actually, getting feedback from our learners, what they need, because everybody has a different training needs.
Yes.
Depending on the roles you perform, you get transferred, new roles. So on roles के लिए, how we can give you good courses, who can build your capacity, can empower you for doing your work better. That's the idea.
Yes.
I think हम देख ही रहे हैं कि technologies में, तो we have a good course on ChatGPT.
Yes.
Emerging technologies पे course है
Yes,
हमारा,
sir.
इसमें उसमें IoT के बारे में, AI के बारे में, how AI can help in agri, how AI can help in defense and police also.
Yes, sir.
तो उसमें हम लोग input लेंगे आप लोगों की, कैसे हम लोग can go more specific now.
Yes, sir.
AI can help police, AI can help CAPF forces, AI can help medical and so on and so forth. तो बहुत important है कि feedback लें.
Yes, sir.
तो आज हम लोग एक सेशन कर रहे हैं, we'll do more.
Yes, sir.
और आप सब लोग रोजगार मेला के से आए हैं. आई थिंक काफी लोगों ने कोर्सेज किए हैं हमारे.
Yes, sir.
फीडबैक भी आ रहा है उनसे. तो इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम लोग हर लेवल पे कोर्सेज करें. So thank you very much. I think
Thank you.
Rakesh ji, we have
One memento, if you can please give.
Sure.
away for
our
someone who
learners.
came on-
Priyanshu, please
How
come.
are you, please? Is that?
Please.
thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
हमारा जो अभी लाइव सेशन नहीं है, मैंने आप सभी के फोन पे दोबारा से भेजा है.
So because that first link has been expired, so this is the second link. So request आपने जहाँ भी share किया था, please share the second link as well. मिला क्या आप लोगों को link? So this link you can share in your groups. And in your sheet, you will come up with if you want some, picture or some symbol or something, anything for I got that you feel that, this resonates. So आप कुछ पेज पे अपनी creativity से ला सकते हैं, कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि एक हम structured वो ही इसमें follow करें. So whatever comes to your mind and you would want to give a feedback on or present that, you can come up with that. Something which symbolizes something, any idea that you have. Whichever group is ready, you can just let us know and then we can have your ideas. You both can do it together, no? I want to see the doing part. So, if you agree to the point, then you can discuss and come up with the tagline together, or a symbol, or a picture, or whatever.
White coverage to the tagline.
Do we get slides from what we have uploaded? We don't get slides.
Downloadable? It's as on today, it is online. So that downloadable feature is not there, but it will be there. But yes, as a suggestion, you can give that it would be better if you would be able to download.
Or the drum.
Make
Have the
smiley
logo.
face.
So ladies are having fun.
Seems we're learning so much. Some slogan, no? You have to put that slogan.
So I assume that all of us are there on different social medias or maybe on all social medias. So we have the scanner in front of you. So whichever social media you are present, please scan this and probably you can post something or the picture of, your this thing, just scan on whichever. The scanner is okay. Both are okay. So you can scan from here, you can scan from the sheet. And ये वाला sheet में please आप सभी अपना अपना detail भर दीजिए. So they can post a picture. ये तो आप ही हमें बताएंगे. I will not take this. You will tell us. So they will follow. Please do follow.
आप ऐप पे जा रहे हैं. You don't know the app. Do you have any social media platform? Which one? Instagram.
So this one is for the Instagram.
That is Insta. This bigger one. You can scan it directly. You will reach it. Camera see. You don't have to go inside.
You can come out of Instagram. Come out.
Which social media you are in?
Instagram.
Instagram. You can scan. Let me give you. Which you will not this. You can also get from Google.
That's LinkedIn. This is Insta.
So this is YouTube. Insta
So
is
that's
there.
Insta.
So if you have that
Or you can scan it from the sheet.
this is the third one. So I've already done it on LinkedIn. So we could do it on Instagram.
Go back.
I think we can directly search it with the name also.
Just Karmayogi Bharat. Directly. On Google will show. I'm Instagram से
हाँ,
Instagram से
Insta
directly
पे।
आप बता QR code.
आप लोग का हो गया स्कैन हो रहा
Yes,
है
ma'am.
ओके ग्रेट
Try this much. At the rate. Please.
What we will be doing, we will be posting the pictures of this event and everything here. You can reshare it.
so your pictures your this whole thing will be there on the social media so you can repost and you can tag
Oh, I got it.
yeah great I see two good friends coming up huh? Great
Scan.
so you guys have scanned
Yes,
huh?
ma'am. Yes.
got it
Yes, ma'am.
श्वेता आपका भी हो गया ग्रेट किस सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पे हैं आप Instagram all of us are there on
Yes,
Insta
ma'am.
LinkedIn
LinkedIn,
Not
Twitter.
Twitter.
So you can.
not active on that okay
Twitter ka bhi you can do it. And I will ask you to fill the information there. If I want to tag you, as we took the bites. So I have your Insta ID, LinkedIn ID. That's why I want you people to follow everywhere so that we can tag you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this is you. Which one? User ID number.
just download one and your ID
At the rate का पड़ेगा आपको आप इंस्टा पे हो ना change या आपने स्टार्टिंग है KARME, not RAM. You can fill your information also.
पेन आपके फोल्डर में है I think something interesting is coming from that side. Something very interesting is about to come. How you perceive it, how you, actually, if there is anything you want to draw that this symbolizes, I got to me, you can draw. If you want to write a line, you can write. If you want to write 2 words for it, anything, it's up to you. I think this group is ready. So can we have your thoughts first? Let's begin with you. Then we'll go to ladies and then we will come here. Okay? Yeah. We will start with the best. Then we will take your suggestions and then you tell us the tagline. You have come. Yes.
Can we start with this? He's also done, we can start with him.
Okay, so Shivam and Priyanshu, shall we start with you?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead. Hanj.
First of best features of IGO. Dynamic forces.
Okay.
Like there is dynamicity, they are providing emotional intelligence forces, artificial intelligence, like robotics also will be there. So it is very crucial for now.
Very nice. So you have too much inclination towards AI and tech. Very nice.
And
Good.
another,
Okay.
they are providing you the short and crisp knowledge so that you
Okay.
can get the best point.
Absolutely.
And it is accessible anywhere at any time. This is the
Right.
proven feature of this IGO.
Okay.
And there is diversity of courses. You can have a lot of courses on different subjects, etc. So this is the best feature. There are a lot. So
Very nice. Okay.
and there is now the scope of improvement.
Yes.
I think that there is some technical glitch. While we first time log in on this iGo, we have to chase issue with Kavach login.
Okay.
Either sometimes we don't get OTP on time.
Okay.
So people get discouraged and they do not get time. So
Okay.
I think we should
That-
work on that. Another one is
Noted.
we should introduce more learning lessons by the teacher who are visible on the screen. Like
Okay.
Sri Ravi Shankar, he gave yoga
Right. Yes.
lecture. Another area of scope is doubt solving dialogue box. We can post our question there
Mhm.
and later on the faculty can answer that question. So it
Okay.
will
So
make them
expert
interactive.
advice kind of a
Yes.
thing you
It
would
will make the
prefer.
session interactive as well.
Hmm.
And another feature is download feature so that we can download the slides which we have been taught. And now the tagline, transforming officials for transforming India.
Transforming officials for transforming India equal to I got. Very nice. Great. Okay. Shall we have yours?
These feedback, if I may just take a moment.
Absolutely.
You know, हम जो communications team से है, मैं, Isha, Siddhi, it makes our job easier. Okay? So we don't have to work so hard because you are doing the work for us. Yeah.
Great. Yes.
We're going to divide parts.
Absolutely. I would love that.
We have noted 2 points.
Mhm.
Area of excellence.
Mhm.
That is the contents and the videos are quite informative and well, what is it? Research and credible information.
Okay.
That's the first point.
Mhm.
And the second point is it has a wide coverage of topics. 900 courses needs so much effort and it needs appreciation. So that is the second point which should be noted. for
Very nice.
excellency.
Okay.
And there is 2 points for area of improvement. Ma'am, the content, if we are interested in particular topic, then I feel it's not elaborate enough.
Okay.
It's a little bit short, concise and brief. So it will be good if we elaborate more on that specific topic.
Okay.
And then
Like,
we can have more.
to add on to it, like we are talking about stress management. Say the topic is given like in brief, like everyone could do it. But say I want to go deep into more, like I practice some yoga and meditation sessions. I felt it's good. So some kind of interactive thing where I could put a request to have more
Okay.
session on stress management, and they could be customized in a sense that if everyone doesn't want it, it could be given to at least the people who are demanding it or who needs it or which
Okay.
can make a special contribution to them.
So maybe an extension of the point that he mentioned, that some expert should be there to answer specific questions.
Oh, yeah.
And if there is a demand of a physical, so for the same thing, we do have a blended program concept. So probably that will suffice half of the, concern that you have. And of course, this feedback taken, and probably if in future we could have a blend in of, actually where some customized request can be put in and
Yeah.
that can be served, probably that can also be
And then,
served.
ma'am, the second point is, it's relating to apps issues. Whenever we exit from the apps, we need the next time when we enter, we need to log in again and again. With our OTPs, OTPs required or email ID.
Mhm.
So, if it is possible, it will be better. Like we use Instagram and then Facebook.
When
once
one time
we-
login.
there is only one time login. So it will be good if that things can be possible even to this
Like
apps.
we are
Okay.
in till we want ourselves to be in and not to be thrown out. We just could get ourselves out. So
But
one
there
time
could be a possibility that if I'm, universally logged in, then probably my phone is with somebody else sometimes as we browse through. So I think a more brainstorming needs is required
Yeah.
on this thing, because keeping a learner universally logged in can have its own repercussions. So if suppose your phone is being consumed by somebody, is used by somebody else, and that app is open, and because specifically we are looking forward to government officials to be a part of it. However, keeping somebody universally log in may dilute that essence of it. But yes, point valid and
But
taken,
at least
probably
not,
we can
not
have
like
more
every
brainstorming.
time. It's say like if I'm logged in for a prolonged time, like 6 months.
Maybe an option
And-
that for these many hours,
Yeah,
this login doesn't expire.
I'm logged in for the last 6 months, but I'm not doing anything onto it. Like it's count in the background, like I'm doing this, but I'm not doing anything. Then you can log me out. But at least if I'm continuously doing certain things, then I can because every time you have to wait for the OTP and then it comes and like so it doesn't feel so good.
And anyways, the young Gen Z doesn't want to spend more time on doing any action, so they
Yeah,
want
yeah.
everything
Process,
very
yeah.
quickly. Okay.
And we have written slogan correct kind of. So we are looking at the Karmayogi platform as a change for innovative and technical tomorrow. So we are urging people, so don't be hesitant of the change. Let's welcome it.
Nice.
Very nice, very good. Very nice. This though we can use somewhere, na? It's very inspiring also that let's not be afraid of change, be a part of change. Very nice, good, excellent. Yes, my largest team.
So we have right now one like best feature and one areas of improvement. So I will
Okay.
tell about mine that first of all the best feature is that it helps us to keep updating ourselves. Like it keeps the pace with the emerging technologies. So it like updating us. So this is the best feature because in today's era there is lot more changes are there.
Yes.
So if we are like in the current era because we are in our job and we don't get much time to spend like to find out what is relevant for us. So this app is providing us the relevant features and the new features which we want to inhibit in us.
Right, a quick adaptation,
Yes.
probably do the emerging things or the new technological changes which are. Absolutely, very nice, yes.
The thing that which I want like the areas of improvement is that there are some people who get certificate after like scoring one question out of 5. So I want a
Okay.
minimum criteria to get certificate.
Okay, yes, and this is something on which we are also working on. So some, the course provider can put in a particular percentage that at least this much should be the passing.
Yes.
Actually, why this is not active as on today? Because right now, if you look at the certificate, it is certificate of completion.
Yes.
So that is why whoever is completing the module, we are providing the certificate. However, it is there in the pipeline that, a minimum criteria, passing criteria would be there. क्योंकि जब तक हमारे पास में वो नहीं होगा ना, तब तक हम उतना सीरियसली उस कंटेंट को नहीं देखेंगे कि हमें सही आंसर्स देने हैं. So yes, very
It would
valid
be
point.
helpful in that Karmayogi points also. That
In karma points, absolutely. A linkage has to be there. Otherwise, फिर वो इतना fruitful नहीं रहेगा. Absolutely.
Okay, for me, the best feature was flexibility. I know, see, government servants they are not following the 9 to 5 job. Like for us, I do a shift job. I
Right.
think the SSB is also doing shift
Jobs,
jobs. So I
absolutely.
cannot go in an induction program that is in the morning, or maybe because I have a duty in the evening.
Right.
So I think flexibility is very important. Flexibility is also like I can do the course on my pace, like on my learning pace. I have a different pace of learning. Some topics are easy for me to learn and some are difficult. For other person, that can be easy and then
Absolutely.
so I think it gives us more flexibility on how we want to learn and what we want to learn more and less.
So it gives a comfort to the learner
Yes.
to learn at his or her own pace. Very nice. Yes.
And I think areas of improvement for me is the on-time query clearance. It is more easier in an offline induction program. Because
Yeah.
like we are having an interaction. You can tell if I have a query, you can correct it right now.
Then and
But
there.
that is
Yes.
not possible in an online platform. So we can create something for that
Yeah.
on-time query clearance.
So universally, we are coming to this that you need an expert or somebody
Yeah,
who answers the queries in real time. If not real time, at least a short
Some
span
short
of
span.
time. So that is one thing that universally we are desiring to have it on. Okay, very nice. Point taken, absolutely.
Actually, my fellow colleagues have already told all those things.
Right.
I would be giving one recommendation. Actually,
Okay.
I have gone through one course of introduction to emerging technology.
Okay.
I think more such type of courses would be incorporated. Like AI is a buzz these days. So we all know that after 5 or 6 years, after 6 years of span of time, so a person using AI would be taking the job, the person who do not know all about these emerging technologies. So like OpenAI has recently come up with ChatGPT Turbo model, Turbo 4. So they are having a customized GPTs. Like we can have a customized GPTs for. So I will be like recommending that if there could be a Karmayogi cell in our department, like 2 or 3 persons would be like they would be मतलब हमारी क्या जरूरतें हैं, हम वहां से चीजें ला करके आपको अगर बता सकते हैं कि हाँ ठीक है हमको इस टाइप से कोर्सेज चाहिए, बिकॉज अभी जो कोर्सेज बन रहे हैं वो आप अपने हिसाब से दे रहे हैं, बट हमको किस टाइप की जरूरत है आपने बता दिया कि चैट जीपीटी एआई इस टाइप से चीजें हैं, बट हम उसको किस तरीके से और यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं. तो अगर उस टाइप से कोलैबोरेशन होता है, फिर उसके बाद में कुछ हमारे डिपार्टमेंट से भी लोग आते हैं, कुछ यहाँ से भी वो सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड किया जाता है, उसके बाद एक कोर्स डिजाइन होगा, तो वो हम लाइक इसमें लर्न मॉड्यूल में भी ऐसा डाल सकते हैं कि फिल्टर आउट हम कर सकते हैं. लाइक फॉर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन दिस टाइप ऑफ कोर्सेज यू कैन डू. लाइक वी आर कमिंग विद एनईपी 2020. सो एनईपी 2020 का हम बता सकते हैं कि हम क्या क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, तो उसके हिसाब से एक कोर्स डिजाइन किया जा सकता है. तो इसके लिए अगर हमारे डिपार्टमेंट में भी कुछ आदमी ऐसे होंगे, मतलब कुछ पर्सन डेजिग्नेटेड होंगे जो डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट कर सकते होंगे, वो टीम होगी, तो वो ज्यादा अच्छे से कोर्स डिजाइन हो सकता है.
बिल्कुल. सो टू जस्ट ऐड ऑन टू दिस, सो जो आई गॉट पे लर्न का जो मैंने हब आपको बताया, उस पे जो हमारे कोर्सेज हैं, एक्चुअली अगर हम देखें तो उसका जो मॉडल है वो यही है, क्योंकि हम being here as the enabler of the platform, we are not content experts, we are not subject expert. आपका सब्जेक्ट आप सबसे बेहतर जानते हैं, और उसमें आप किस तरह से उसको ऐसा ट्वीक करें या इस तरह से प्रेजेंट करें कि जो भी लर्नर है, चाहे वो आउटसाइडर ही क्यों ना हो, वो आपके कंटेंट को अच्छे से समझ सके. सो दिस अंडरस्टैंडिंग यू हैव द बेस्ट. तो हमारे जो भी कोर्सेज आई गॉट के ऊपर हैं आज की डेट में, या जो भी हम और नए कोर्सेज ला रहे हैं, वो विद कोलैबोरेशन ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट और मिनिस्ट्री ही बन रहे हैं. सो हम आपको ही रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे दैट कोई भी टॉपिक जो आप आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि यस दिस इज अ टॉपिक विच वी वुड वांट टू हैव अ कोर्स ऑन, या हम चाहेंगे कि हमारा डिपार्टमेंट प्लस जो दूसरे भी लोग हैं उनको भी ये कोई, मान लीजिए कोई पॉलिसी है या कोई भी फ्रेमवर्क है या किसी भी तरह का कोई इंफॉर्मेशन है जो आपके डिपार्टमेंट या मिनिस्ट्री का एक know your ministry type of information है, that somebody who is an outsider just spending 10 minutes on that would at least get the gist of it, that क्या चल रहा है इसमें या इसका मतलब क्या होता है. So वो हम आपके साथ में या डिपार्टमेंट के साथ में ही कोलैबोरेट करते हैं. There is a unit जो कि पूरा establish होता है in the department, जिसमें content creator होता है, reviewer होता है, and then only when the content is created, reviewed as per the guideline of ICON, फिर वहां पे हम उसको then we make it live by publishing it on the platform. So ये जो collaboration है, यही base model है जिसपे कि हम सारे content पे काम करें. And I'm very happy to see that you have keen interest in this area. So I would request you कि आप अपने department पे एक बार बात करें and just be in touch with the team which is there. We will also help you out
I am
in
the
that.
person in my department who is looking after CBC and CBU module, orientation module for Karmayogi and all these things. That's why
You have
that's
more
why I'm-
inclination towards it. Absolutely. Great. So we will be more in touch in terms of creation of content and, bringing it live on the platform. So we can be more in touch with that. Great. Aapka tagline?
Tagline, ma'am, empowering life in government modules, fueling growth and fostering success.
Very nice. Excellent. And I must
Nice.
compliment very beautiful handwriting, Shweta. Huh? Very nice. Good. So let's have a round of applause for all of us. Great brainstorming session. I must say, great points that we have come up together. And tagline?
I told you.
You
हाँ, पता है.
there. अच्छा, the group that has been done. Okay. कुछ रह गया जो आप ऐड करना चाहो? आपने बोला बहुत कम है.
नहीं, हमने ऐड कर दिया इसमें.
अच्छा, उसमें ऐड कर दिया. Nice, good. So if we can just put this paper up and we can have a photograph here.
Yeah, sure.
हाँ?
good idea.
एक बार अपने tagline, slogans दिखाते हैं. I will show Karmayogi Bharat. दोनों ले लीजिए. Thank you so much.
What is next?
So from here we are done. We can probably have a group photograph outside,
They
and
filled up everything, everyone?
they have filled up their
Okay. All
details.
sessions are over?
Yes, the discussion is over. Now we can go ahead with photographs and.
And then lunch and all.
Yes, so now
Isha,
I would.
do you want to say something about social media and how?
We have already done that in the middle.
Okay. So maybe I was outside.
Yeah.
So if I may, ask again, how many of you are on social media? I mean, whatever social media, Instagram, yeah.
Everybody.
We have taken everyone's.
We have asked them to follow us.
What social media, if I may take 2 more minutes, huh? I know I'm, standing between you and your lunch, huh? So don't waste any time, huh? But ये कौन सा social media do you think is best for IGOT to promote? See, one thing is, all of people on say LinkedIn, yeah, Instagram, yeah, Facebook or Twitter, they are not on IGOT. Okay, less than 0.001% is on IGOT. Okay, they are. I mean, LinkedIn is anyone, Facebook, etc. is anyone. Okay, but we also want to build a brand. Okay, people should know कि ये Karmayogi Bharat, is the government's learning initiative. Okay, so like people know Niti Aayog, for example, people know Invest India. Okay, हर जो ministry है सभी मतलब Twitter या LinkedIn में है. So they keep talking about what they're doing latest. Okay, so similarly we also want to bring the brand through social media. You will agree because all of you are young in the social media generation. Okay, the fastest way to build a brand is on social media these days. It is not doing TV ads or print ads or etc. Because all of us are on social media. So basically, Shanta. Okay, so that is the reason we are on social media. However, we cannot go too deep into courses because it is not for everyone. I mean, someone who's not in the government cannot access the portal and start
Yes,
learning.
yes.
Okay. So keeping these things in mind, to promote I got Karmayogi Bharat, what do you think is the best platform, social media platform? Is it LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram? आपसे शुरू करते हैं.
So I think Instagram would be Instagram and YouTube would be appropriate.
Why Instagram?
So actually, more the attention span is actually lesser in these time, and most of the people do not use Twitter. Like if I would say among us who all are using Twitter, one person he is using and I am using, and most of the persons are active in YouTube and Instagram. So we could have a greater reach and YouTube and Instagram. So we could have
Instagram because of the short format.
because of short formatted reels and all that. Because the attention span is very less nowadays. So having too much length of videos would not get
Okay.
So first of all, for me, Instagram is a good option, but there are certain ministries there are some persons who are not allowed to use Instagram because in armed forces, majority of the stakeholders are in the armed forces, so they don't use Instagram. They are not allowed to do. So I think YouTube is the best way, and LinkedIn is the best way
LinkedIn
to
is
so that we can spread
Take
that.
notes.
Yes, sir. Because near about 25 lakh persons are in the armed forces.
Correct.
So that's why if we use Instagram, then we can miss them in this.
Okay. ठीक है. आप मैम.
I think I would like to go with Instagram. It is the most the newest platform that we use, and I personally started using Instagram like a few months back only, and I think it is a very great platform. And a lot of people are there. Facebook is, we can say, forgotten sometimes because a lot of people have stopped using Facebook, and I think Instagram is giving more better features, so we can use.
सर इंस्टाग्राम और यूट्यूब बेटर है. और यूट्यूब में ये कि ट्रैफिक ज़्यादा है, वहाँ पे लोग ज़्यादा आते हैं, तो जहाँ पे ज़्यादा एक्सेसिबिलिटी होगी वहाँ पे ग्रोइंग के चांसेस ज़्यादा है. तो मेरे ख्याल से यूट्यूब बेटर है. ट्विटर भी ठीक है.
आप डेली यूट्यूब जाते हैं?
हाँ, स्टडी
डेली या रेगुलरली?
डेली.
अच्छा. यूट्यूब किस लिए जाते हैं?
और एजुकेशन पर्पस के लिए हो गया,
एजुकेशन
और जैसे इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए.
इंफॉर्मेशन. Okay.
Sir, I will go with Twitter. As many
Twitter.
Actually, many officials are on Twitter only. Mainly, the official account of many officials, be it from MEA to any organization, they are on Twitter only. Ex-official. Another option we can see this WhatsApp. Now they have started providing this community group, so we can go with this WhatsApp because many of users are having WhatsApp in their phone, so we can explore any of one.
Correct. ठीक है.
Sir, I'll go with YouTube.
You go to YouTube.
Yes, it's more attracting as an entertaining. If we go to YouTube for any videos or any learning purposes, at the same time we can also attract them and then make use of the facilities which are provided.
Okay.
Sir, I'll go with LinkedIn or WhatsApp. LinkedIn because it's just not about the quantity of users we're having. It's about the quality of users. Like we are targeting a certain section. So I think LinkedIn will provide a more better platform for it. Like people, like if I'm having certain connect with these kind of people only, so I can share my certificates and all. It will be better if I go on LinkedIn. And another platform I think it's WhatsApp. There is that channel creations thing are nowadays also on WhatsApp because I have subscribed to a channel, The Hindu. What daily thing is done, they will be. It is not even creating a kiosk. If I visit The Hindu, I've subscribed it. It will be in my list. If I go to it, it will be providing me the news headlines, and I can go into it. So if Karmayogi Bharat thing is also having that channel, that WhatsApp channel can do. If I want to visit it, I can go into it. I can see what new courses are there, and I think that would be like I want to do it. So I think LinkedIn, WhatsApp will be a better platform instead of going with Instagram, YouTube, having a lot of traffic and all.
Okay. This is very good. Can you call Shobna also because we're just winding up. Shobna call her. So very good.
WhatsApp is like more
Yeah.
in thing.
Yeah,
So
so
like
like
everybody's very
Correct.
frequently
I just
present.
find that the Hindu thing, which I did recently, it's a very good thing. Like they have news headlines daily, I just tap into the channel. I see 6-7 news headlines, and then I find this article is good. I go to that article. It takes me to the Hindu website. I can see that article. I don't. It is not a kind of thing. It's creating a traffic onto my WhatsApp. Like it's feeding me to. It's like when I visit the channel, then only it's giving the information. So it is not like something is forced upon to you. It's also my
Right.
desirability to say it.
Correct. So I will just add to, I completely agree with what you are saying. Is ये जो WhatsApp आप कह रहे हैं, WhatsApp is also going to become a very important channel for us. अभी है हम WhatsApp में, हाँ, but we are not there उतना नहीं है. We will aggressively promote WhatsApp. आप जो कह रहे थे ये channel, we will start a channel soon, and like a chatbot.
Yeah.
तो आपने, you will choose. You know, today I want to do this course. Okay.
Yeah.
And this will be only for our community. This is not for outside. So outside will not be let in.
Yeah.
So today, and we will communicate with you, not with everything. SNA ki sab,
Yes.
everything will be dumped on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
but in important things.
Yeah.
Hindu, as your example there, top courses last 1 month.
Yes.
Okay, and then if you want to explore, you can explore. Okay. आपका कर्मा पॉइंट्स जब शुरू हो जाएगा, what is your karma points? You can find out on your
Yeah.
WhatsApp only. So all these come sit. We are just going to wind up. So all these things. Another important thing, Esha, please take note, is the importance of YouTube. Okay, I think about 50% said YouTube is the most important channel for us. So we need a very good YouTube strategy. Okay. Also, some of you mentioned Instagram. I will tell you what I feel. This is my personal opinion, and I could be wrong. Okay, is that Instagram is for a younger audience, which very short time, and they are very entertainment driven.
Yeah.
Okay, having said that, it is not key Instagram में news नहीं आता. Maybe a lot of news channels from all over the world I see on Instagram,
Yeah.
not on Twitter, because Twitter there is just too much information. Okay. So Twitter I follow only the top say 20 people or 30 people. Okay, बाकी feed में mute कर दिया. Okay. So Instagram, we are still experimenting, we are still learning. Okay, and we will use Instagram in a more meaningful way. But for now, our priority was LinkedIn and Twitter. Okay, LinkedIn and Twitter will remain like you or someone was saying, because the entire government is on Twitter, all ministries. I used to be at MyGov. Some of you may have heard. I was there for 5 years. So first we used to go. PM never makes an announcement on LinkedIn or Instagram or anything. It does it on Twitter. Okay. All ministries' main information is on Twitter. So similar with us, anything that involves other ministries, and we have to work with all ministries. Usually on Twitter we take seriously. LinkedIn is for professionals. हम तो सब professional हैं. Modi ji is trying to do one thing. He's trying to remove the boundaries between private sector and public sector. तो सब तो देश के लिए काम कर रहा है ना. Whether you're public sector, public. So everyone is on LinkedIn also. Okay. So LinkedIn also our plan in the next 1 year is to build a community of Prarambh people. I mean Karmayogi Bharat generally. Okay. Instagram, we will keep taking feedback from you. Okay, we understand it is important, and we will take. In fact, Shomna ji will tell you how important short form video will be in the future. Okay. And of course, the one thing I completely missed out, but you reminded me, is WhatsApp. So we need a WhatsApp strategy also moving forward. Whether you call it a channel or whatever it is, we are already present, but we need to be more targeted and whatever. So anyway, thank you very much for all your feedback. I will ask my colleague Shobna to give a vote of thanks for everyone to come here, and if you want to add anything else.
Yeah, thank you, Shubhu. Thank you so much. It's always a joy for us to meet with our people who are taking our courses, our users, and we hope we'll stay in close touch with all of you and others. And as Shubha was saying, the content part of our work is very laser focused, because we see what the demand is from various ministries, departments, and then we tell our providers and creators, this is the demand, this is what is required, these are the levels we need, and so appropriately our content is being designed, but we really welcome feedback. So send it to us honestly, critically, whatever. So thank you for coming. This was wonderful to meet all of you, and we'll keep in close touch.
Family all would also like to thank you to make us part of this, 1 year celebration thing, because it's till now we were just consuming the content of it, but today we felt like we all are part of it. So
Correct.
it
You
feels
are
encouraging.
Yes.
So to be the part of something that we are doing.
You are the
So
most important, because you are there, we are.
So we are really thankful for that.
Thank you so much.
I will also thank my colleagues for, putting this together, Sapna, Isha, everyone else, getting into everyone. So thank you for your, Sydney, everyone. Right, so can we step outside for a group photograph and then we proceed for lunch? Right?